powerful. So when it comes to structuring your marketing campaign, we want to do this in a way that obviously costs as little as possible, but gets you the most leads for that. So let's kind of talk through that real quick. I'm going to jump over, make sure I don't have any questions. Okay, don't see anything right now. If you do have any question, pop them into the chat. I'm happy to answer those along the way. So I mentioned earlier conversion tracking. You need to have this in place, and conversion tracking is not just the tracking who clicks on your ads and showing that click-through rate, but the fact that you can talk back to Google or Facebook or Nextdoor or Yelp or these platforms and say, hey, this click on this ad turned into revenue for us. Show that to more of those kinds of people. So having that conversion tracking in place, not really an option. That's going to optimize your ads the best because Google is learning from that who to get those ads in front of more often. When it comes to structuring, we talked a little bit earlier about this too, structuring your campaign into different ad groups that are separated typically by product. It could be services as well, but typically in the window treatment industry, it's by products. Having an ad group specifically for drapery, having an ad group specifically for Roman shades or shades could be a little bit more generic. Having a separate ad group for exterior or awnings or retractables or something like that, so that as you drive down into those folders, we could call them, that the ads are easier for you to structure, easier for you to organize, and it just makes more sense that way. You can control a lot more things with that. Make sure you have an understanding of the different keyword types. And I think we'll go into the keyword types here in a little bit, but understanding the different types of keywords that you can advertise for. And don't forget about negative keywords. We'll talk a little bit more about that down the road as well. Make sure that your ads resonate with the customer and obviously entice them to do something, right? We talked about the call to action or giving them a next step. When they're looking at ads, they're typically looking at 3 different ads at the top of Google, right? Typically there's 3. So customers are making their decision from that. If they're going to click on one of those, they'll look at those and decide which one they want to engage with. So having compelling copy there, giving them a next step, and obviously writing an ad that is more targeted to what they're searching for and better written than the competitors or the other ads that are on that page. Very important piece of it. Make sure that you're using ad assets. So if we look at this example here, you see the main ad, in this case for 3-day blinds. Under there, there's these 4 boxes. These are called ad extensions. So there's the call to action, right? Schedule now. There's design styles for people that are maybe in research mode and not sure what they want to do or what the possibilities are. Curtains and drapery is another one that they really want to focus on, probably a higher dollar return if they promote that, and same for shades. So if you look at the next 2 ads, right, they're a little more generic. This one takes up a ton of real estate. So they have 5 opportunities for somebody to click versus just 1. And having those ad extensions obviously make a ton of sense. This is where some split testing, tweaking, and some really playing with these to see how people engage with them a little bit better comes into play. But don't forget about conversion tracking. Maybe I mentioned that already. Thanks for tuning in with us here at Window Treatment Marketing Pros. This was just one piece of the conversation, so let's keep it going. Click right here for the next part and we'll see you there. Subscribe for more marketing tips for window treatment and awning companies.